Hello everyone, this is Russell Carlin, and this is my Week 4 review video. For this week we were just to implement a third-party library. The one that I implemented is called Inscription, and it is basically a library that will do all the coding to have a change log for you, which, just for each version of your app, usually you're going to want to have a change log so people understand what's going on with your app. New things, old things, all that stuff you fixed and stuff like that. And I chose this one because it's very lightweight. I mean, it's very small. That right here is the code that I use to call this. And then it also uses an XML, which is where you put all your information at. This is all the versions. You just put versions, date, a little summary, and then all the changes. And it will lay it out all for you, and a little dialog window that pops up. And yeah, it's awesome. So this is, well, here's the example of it. I have it so you click the icon there, and this is what it gives you. So this is actually, I picked this one because I wanted to find something that was kind of a UI change, and then I realized I wanted an information button, and then I saw this and I thought, well, that's pretty cool. So that's something that's very useful. I mean, you can use this with multiple apps. So yeah, it turned out pretty good. And the availability of libraries, how it changes my outlook on Java development. It's really awesome having all these, all these little bits of code out here to be able to show you. This is the one thing, the Java for the the third party I use, the Inscription. I mean, this look at all this code here that was already done for me, and that's awesome. Anytime you can save time doing code and where you can just reuse code, it's always good because that's something you don't have to do, so it's always good. And something I could have done better, the one thing I really wish I had done better, I didn't really catch it until when I was doing my commenting. I was trying to cut out all the old stuff that I didn't need anymore, and on this part of this is my service, it reads the data off of the internets, and it will write to a file right here. This is where the block of code where it writes it to the file, or to a file. Well, I didn't realize, but I have another bit of code that also does the same thing, which is restores a file. So this does the same thing as this up here. And I do use this. I use this to get my zip file for my home forecast. That's how it stores it. So it's not completely useless, but it would have been better if I could have, implemented this into the other one. So have this one just call this function down here, or this method, and then I would only have one bit of code for both of them. So, like I said, I didn't really realize I had that there until I was doing the comments. So, but other than that, a little tweaking here and there could always be used. You're always improving your apps. So, and things that could use more clarification. For this week, nothing really. We were just kind of on our own to figure out which library we want, and so we can't really explain every single library, obviously. So everything was necessarily clarified. So yeah, it was all pretty easy this week, and I'll show you a demonstration here of what I did. Fix my app because last week I had issues with my content provider. Well, I fixed all that, so now I get all of my data here, and it's awesome. So, and there's the JSON view, so you can view all that stuff, and then you can save your zip, which it does work, so it'll pull up your home forecast right here, and which it's the same as it was before because it saved whatever my zip was, so you can't really tell that it changed very easily. And the one thing I just noticed a bit ago was this opens up two copies of this. I'm sure there's something wrong with the button there, but that's another thing I need to work out before I turn it in. So, alright, well, that is all for this week and this month, so I will see you all next month. Thanks for watching.